What's up guys, this is Vogo and today I'm going to show you how you can create an outro just using merely Photoshop. You can use any version of Photoshop actually. I'm using Photoshop CS6 but any version will do. So first what we're going to do is we want to head over to file over here and click on new. Now as it says, I've already done it. It says 1280 and the height will be 720. This is the pixel size that you want to use. So let's go for it. 1280 cross 720 and you want to keep it at transparent. So to create an outro there will be actually 3 layers. The first layer will be the background, that is which I'm going to create right now. The second will be a video box where you will put a video or a thumbnail for the video so that you can link it at the end of your video, like suppose like a last week's video or any random video that you want people to watch. You can annotate it using YouTube. And the third layer is going to be social media icons and the subscribe button. So first we're going to create the background. Now as of now we created a transparent background. Now what you can do is you can create a custom background by coloring using gradients and all, or you can just simply go ahead and go to Google Images and download a pre-made background. I'll show you how to create the custom background first of all. So what you want to do is go to the rectangle tool over here and select it. Use the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle over here, covering the entire screen. You want to make sure that the stroke is selected to no fill. That's this red cross line, and fill it with any color for now. Now this is the layer. This is the layers area. So this is the first layer. This is the shape. It says the shape 1. So we want to right click on it and click on the blending options. Now what you want to do is come down over here and select on gradient overlay and turn the checkbox and click on the text where it says gradient overlay, and these options will be revealed. Now you want to go ahead and select a gradient of your choice. You can just select a 4-color gradient or a 2-color gradient, 3-color gradient. There are tons of options for you. So now we want to edit the colors of the gradient. So what you do is where it says gradient and beside it there is this color bar, you just double click on this bar of colors and the gradient editor will open. You can change the color by simply selecting these gradient sliders over there. So double click this and let's choose a red color. Now this is the scale slider. What it does is basically reduce or increase the gradient amount. So if you just slide it to the right, it will blend the colors, and if you slide it to the left, it will make the colors more distinct. Okay, now this is a custom background, so this was really easy to make. But if you did find it super complicated, then you can just go to Google Images and literally just type backgrounds. And there we have, there are tons of backgrounds. You can just choose from any of these. You download one of these backgrounds. I'll show you actually, just download one of these backgrounds and just let's head over to Photoshop and let's create a new background. So we'll just hit on new and 1280 720 transparent as it was before. Hit on OK, and now we have this transparent background. So we want to place the background which you just downloaded. So I have one background downloaded, I'll just use this. Okay, this looks decent. Now you could have just made this custom by yourself, or you could have just downloaded one of this. So it's the same thing, just this occurs faster. So the second step is basically we're going to create a video box. So for this what we're going to do is we are going to select the rectangle tool over here and we are going to draw another arbitrary rectangle, and the size I want you to set at 640 by 360. So we have a small box over here. Now we just go ahead over there and select stroke and fill it with black. Let's keep it about 480 and just click on this red check, which means the no fill box. So this will be a hollow box. We have a hollow box over here. You can just place it over there using the move tool. Now we have created the video box. So what we want to do is create the social media icons and a subscribe button. For this we're just going to go back to Google Chrome again. Now what you require are the social media icons. So what you basically do is just type a social media site that you want. Suppose I want to link to Twitter, and I'll just type the name of and write PNG. PNG is a logo with basically a transparent background. Now you can choose any of these logos and download them on your computer. Choose as many social media icons as you want. Let's head back to Photoshop now. Now that you've downloaded the icons, just go to File and click on Place. Now I have this Instagram icon and I will just decrease the size of it. Now we'll again go to File and click on Place and click on this Twitter icon and reduce the size. Place over here. Place a tick mark. So we have the Twitter and our Instagram. Now you can just select them together. Go over here and press on Control and select the layers together. Just press on Control and hold the Control button and click on as many layers as you want to hold together. Now if you have three icons, just hold Control and click on Twitter, Instagram. Suppose you have Facebook, so click on Facebook and they will get selected. Oops. Now you can resize it as you want to. You can just let's keep it this size, and you can move it over here, or I prefer to keep it over here. So let's keep it over there, and now we want to add some text to it. Hit the checkbox over here. Yeah. Now click on the text box over here, draw a text box, and just and I'll click here to create a text box. And this is a really big font. I'll just reduce the font size to 72 pt, and suppose at Billy Jones, shift it over there and create another text box. Shift it with the move tool. Now we have our text ready. Now what we want to do is we'll just edit our text. So let's just go ahead and edit them. Go to the layer section, choose the text that you want to edit, right click on it and click on the blending options. Now we can drop shadow. I have showed this to you in before tutorials also. So you can drop shadow, you can add outer glow, inner glow, bevel and emboss. And you can add a color. Let's just click on color overlay and choose any color that you want. We'll just go for a green color. This looks good. You can do the same thing with the other one. There. So we have our social media links ready. Now we want to create our subscribe link. So just you can add a subscribe button over here by just going to Google and you can just search subscribe PNG, and you have the subscribe buttons, tons of subscribe buttons over here. You can let's just go for one of these. Save image. Now we'll go to Photoshop, go to File, same routine method, select Place and click on the subscribe button that you just downloaded. Just resize it as you want to, place it over here and click on the checkbox. Yeah, done. Now that's done, you can just again you can edit this also by right clicking on the layer and choosing blending options, and let's do it a bit different this time. Let's drop a shadow. Wait, you can't see. Yeah, so let's drop a shadow over here. We don't want inner and outer glows on this. We'll just select bevel and emboss, contour. So let's do something to the bevel and emboss. So what you will do is you can increase the size of the bevel, which will make it look like a 3D structure, like actually a button. Don't make it too much, just this much is fine. So you can soften it up a bit, soften the edges up a bit. Now it looks more like a button. Now you can basically just now you can annotate your video box. You can place a thumbnail in this box. You can use Sony Vegas to add a moving video layer over there in the video box. You can annotate the video box and the subscribe button in YouTube. So finally, you want to save this file and go to file and click on save. Give it a name. Let's call it thumb. You want to change the format to JPEG or PNG as is suitable for you. So I'll just use JPEG and we'll just save it. And that is it, we're done. So this is how you successfully make an outro for your video. Hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please go and hit the like button and the subscribe button to keep updated with more content like this. And as always, this is Vogo and see you next time.